Welcome to the Daily Globe. Please subscribe and hit the bell icon for more breaking updates. Deep within the mineral-rich soils of the Philippines, a remarkable discovery has been made, one that could alter the course of the nation's history and reshape its place in the world. This is a find, with the potential to change the nation's destiny, offering hope to millions and igniting new dreams for the future. It's not gold or copper this time, but rare earth elements, REEs. The hidden backbone of our modern high-tech world. These rare elements are essential for powering our smartphones, driving electric vehicles, and enabling advanced defense systems that keep nations secure. Now, the Philippines stands on the threshold of joining a trillion-dollar global market, one that has, for years, been dominated by China's overwhelming influence. For decades, China has tightly controlled both the mining and processing of these elements, creating a fragile supply chain that the West is increasingly eager to diversify and secure. This discovery could transform the Philippines into a vital player, offering the world a more resilient and reliable global supply network for these critical resources. But this story is about more than just geopolitics or economics. It's about the future of the Filipino people and the generations to come. With an estimated $1 trillion in untapped mineral wealth beneath its surface, the stakes are enormous for a country still facing significant economic challenges and striving for progress. President Marcos Jr. is pushing hard to attract foreign investment, promising new jobs, economic growth, and a brighter future for all Filipinos. Yet, this promise is shadowed by a long history of environmental destruction and social conflict, raising difficult questions about the true cost of progress. Can the Philippines harness this newfound resource for the benefit of its people, or will it fall into the same traps and repeat the mistakes of the past? The answer will shape the nation's destiny for generations. To truly grasp the weight of this discovery, we must look back and understand the deep-rooted history that shaped it. We must confront the Philippines' mining legacy, a story marked by both immense riches and profound ruin, where fortunes were made and lives were forever changed. The nation stands as the world's top nickel exporter, its minerals fueling industries from China to the West, powering everything from electronics to electric vehicles. But these economic gains have come at a steep and often irreversible price. Poisoned rivers, devastated lands, and entire communities forced to leave their homes. Environmental laws exist on paper, but enforcement is weak and inconsistent, allowing destructive practices to persist, and environmental damage to accumulate. Much of the country's mineral wealth lies within indigenous ancestral domains, sparking conflict, eroding traditional ways of life, and threatening cultural survival. The free, prior, and informed consent process, designed to protect these communities, is often marred by manipulation, coercion, and broken promises. The Philippines is now one of the world's most dangerous places for environmental defenders, with many activists and community leaders paying the ultimate price for their courage. This is the heavy inheritance that shadows the new rare earth discovery, a legacy of environmental harm and social upheaval. Economic gain for a privileged few has meant environmental and social injustice for many, deepening the divide between wealth and poverty. As the nation looks forward, it cannot ignore the scars of its past, etched into the land and the memories of its people. The challenge now is clear. Can the Philippines break this cycle, learn from its history, and chart a new, just path for future generations? Nowhere is the clash between conservation and mining more vivid than in Palawan, a place where the stakes for both nature and livelihoods are immense. Often called the Philippines' last ecological frontier, Palawan is a sanctuary of rare species, ancient forests, and crystal-clear waters. In March 2025, Palawan's government declared a 50-year moratorium on new mining applications, canceling dozens of proposals that threatened the island's fragile ecosystems. The move was hailed as a major victory for conservation, aiming to protect one of the world's most important biodiversity hotspots and safeguard its unique wildlife for future generations. But the moratorium isn't absolute. 11 existing mining contracts remain, including operations in sensitive ecological zones that are home to endangered species and vital watersheds. This loophole has sparked outrage among environmentalists and local communities, who fear that ongoing mining will continue to threaten their land, water, and way of life. Mining continues near the Mount Mantalingahan protected landscape, the main water source for over 200,000 people. The risks are real. Water contamination, deforestation, and landslides could devastate both people and wildlife. The moratorium is a step forward, but its exemptions reveal the deep entanglement of mining interests in policy, raising questions about the true strength of environmental protections. Palawan's struggle mirrors the national dilemma. Can the Philippines truly protect its natural treasures while pursuing mineral wealth, or will short-term gains outweigh long-term sustainability? The answer will set a precedent for the entire country, shaping the future of conservation and development in the Philippines. For the people of Palawan, and for the planet, the stakes could not be higher. What happens here will echo far beyond these shores. In early 2025, confirmation of substantial rare earth deposits in the Philippines sent shockwaves through the tech world. These include valuable heavy rare earths, crucial for electric vehicles, wind turbines, and advanced defense systems. The government moved quickly, promising fast-tracked permits and a welcoming climate for investors. The goal: make the Philippines a reliable new supplier in a market desperate for alternatives to China. Southeast Asia is rising as a rare earth hub. Malaysia's Lynas facility recently broke China's monopoly on heavy rare earth processing. Vietnam holds vast reserves, and now the Philippines joins the race. But the path from discovery to production is fraught with challenges: natural disasters, seismic risks, and the need for robust infrastructure. The world is watching how the Philippines manages both opportunity and risk. Success could reshape the global tech supply chain. Failure could reinforce old vulnerabilities. The rare earth discovery is a geopolitical game-changer. China currently dominates mining and processing, wielding immense leverage over global supply. A Philippine source could help Western nations diversify, reducing a critical vulnerability. This is about more than economics. It's about national security and global influence. The Philippines could become a strategic partner for the US, Japan, and others, but risks straining ties with China, its largest trading partner. China may use its economic clout to discourage Philippine-Western cooperation or manipulate prices to undercut new competitors. The government faces a delicate balancing act between superpowers. Malaysia's Lynas shows breaking China's monopoly is possible, but requires investment, expertise, and political will. Environmental concerns and local opposition remain major hurdles. The Philippines must learn from others' successes and mistakes to carve its own path. Beyond geopolitics, the rare earth story is deeply personal for indigenous communities. Their lands, often atop valuable deposits, have suffered from broken promises and environmental harm. The FPIC process, meant to protect them, is frequently manipulated, dividing communities and eroding trust. The Philippines is Asia's most dangerous country for land and environmental defenders. Many risk their lives to protect their heritage. The arrival of rare earth mining could intensify these conflicts, as financial stakes rise. For many, the true wealth lies in clean rivers, thriving forests, and cultural survival. Their voices challenge the narrative of progress, demanding justice and equity. The nation's test: can development uplift all, or will it deepen old wounds? Rare earth extraction is an environmental minefield. These elements are scattered in rock and clay, requiring massive earth moving and generating toxic, sometimes radioactive waste. Managing this waste safely is a monumental challenge. Failures can poison water and land for generations. The Lynas facility in Malaysia faced years of protest over radioactive byproducts. The Philippine government promises green mining, but skepticism runs deep given the country's weak regulatory track record. Advanced technology and strict enforcement are essential, but even one accident could be catastrophic. The promise of clean mining is alluring, but the risks are real. The burden is on industry and government to prove this time will be different. Turning discovery into responsible prosperity demands more than minerals. It requires a strategic blueprint. Experts say massive long-term investment is essential, especially for complex processing facilities where China leads. Attracting foreign partners with technology and expertise is key, but national interests must be protected. Environmental stewardship is non-negotiable. Global markets demand transparency and sustainability. The Philippines must enforce world-class regulations, monitor impacts, and manage radioactive waste responsibly. Building a reputation as a green supplier could be a major advantage. Earning genuine trust from local and indigenous communities is vital, moving beyond flawed consent processes. Tangible benefits for host communities, jobs, infrastructure, fair revenue are essential. International cooperation with countries like Australia, Japan, and the US can provide technical and diplomatic support. Only with this balanced approach can the Philippines become a leader in responsible rare earth supply. The Philippines stands at a historic crossroads. One path promises economic renewal, jobs, and a place in the global tech supply chain. The other risks repeating a legacy of environmental destruction and social injustice. The real challenge: forging a third way, responsible development that benefits all. This means ironclad environmental laws, fair and transparent consent processes, and the highest ethical standards from investors. The world needs the Philippines' rare earths for a green future, giving the nation leverage to demand equity and sustainability. The choices made now will shape not just the nation's future, but the world's. Will this opportunity be a blessing for all, or a curse that deepens old wounds? The test is not just of resources but of national character. The world is watching. The future hangs in the balance.